Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I am pretty good. It is raining. Again, it is about 11:45 Central Time, and I am still in Franklin, Kentucky at the Flying J. Last night, I piddle farted around a little bit, and then I decided I was actually hungry, so I went inside to the Denny's last night to use their Wi-Fi to upload the video. And while I was in there, I had a plate of their spaghetti and meatballs. Actually, it's pretty good. The garlic bread was top notch. It was awesome. Probably made by Sarah Lee and delivered here and cut up. But it was really good. They may make it by themselves. I have no idea. So I was in there about an hour and 15 minutes or so, and then came back out to the truck, and I was full. I mean, it was a big plate. I was stuffed, and four huge meatballs about the size of my fist. And so I relaxed a little bit, tried to surf the internet, do a couple other things, but I don't know what it is. I have Verizon, and I love Verizon. I've had the same cell phone number, since the 90s. I think I got my first cell phone, and I got the phone number that I have in like 94 or 95. Yeah, 94 or 95. And I've had that same cell phone number since. It's not, a lot of people aren't like that. Most people aren't like that. They switch carriers like it. But it was GTE back then, and of course it switched to Verizon, and I was actually working for them at the time it switched to Verizon. Well, I digress. And I love their network, and I love it, but this spot is a hole. I don't know what it is about this spot, but the LTE is spotty, the 3G is garbage, and the phone service won't connect. Maybe they're having problems. I don't know. So I really wasn't able to do much last night. So, and I had decided not to play. I was just too tired. So I ended up going to sleep, or crawling in the bed at about 11:30, 11:45. And I crashed. Completely passed out. I don't even remember anything after that. I don't remember anything after laying down and rolling over. I woke up at 10:45 this morning. I slept the whole night through. It doesn't happen very often. I usually wake up at least once or twice. And I slept solid. And woke up to the sound of rain and thunder. So I got up, got dressed, cleaned up the truck, and getting ready to get out of here. It's still sprinkling. It's not as bad as it was. I'm getting ready to go inside and take a shower. I'm going to eat breakfast and then get out of here. The appointment is, like I said yesterday, just a just-in-time appointment, and it's for 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 5 p.m. Central. I am 187 miles away. So that's just roughly over 3 hours, and I'm going to leave here 3 hours and 45 minutes before the appointment. That way I can have leeway for a load check and traffic and stuff. Because you know there's going to be traffic. There's always traffic everywhere. So get there, and then I should be maybe 15 minutes early. If they complain about being 15 minutes early, then they got a problem. But all I know is it has to be there on time. So take care of all that, and then we'll find out what we're going to do from there. I really have no idea where we're going to go, what we're going to do, because it's going to be pretty late in the evening by the time I get that done. If they don't have nothing, I'll be going up the road to a pilot. There's two pilots actually just up the road from Georgetown that have pretty decent sized parking lots, and I guess I will be there to get something tomorrow morning to head back to Little Rock. I did get a confirmation message this morning stating that class starts at 8 a.m. Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Sunday morning, and they were looking forward to seeing me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them too. Maybe. So we'll chat later. Bye. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? I'm pretty good. It is about 5:40 Central Time, and I am in Georgetown, Kentucky at International Crankshaft. I got here at 10 till 5. My just-in-time appointment was 5 o'clock, and I got here. I'm now empty, and everything's put away. And they didn't start until 5 after 5 Central Time. So it took me roughly 20 minutes to get everything taken off, put away, and get them to get stuff off. Not bad. Not bad at all. But then again, it was just chains and a couple straps. Pull out here, sit in my empty call, and I've already got a load. I guess it was a pre-plan. I'm going to Silver Grove, Kentucky to a building place, and I'm picking up a load for Lowe's in North Little Rock. So, but it doesn't deliver until Monday, and the load doesn't pick up until tomorrow. So I think I'll make it. That'll add another 700 and something 700 miles to this week's total, which will put me just a gnat's hair on its ass short of 3,000 miles. But remember, that includes 891 from last week. So without last weekend's load, I would have done about 2,100 miles this week. That's not bad. I can handle that. Lord, I wish it was more. But I probably could have cranked in another 600 miles if I hadn't sat around this week for about 20 hours. Now, more than that, probably a whole day's worth once you add it all up. From sitting around waiting to deliver or waiting to pick up. So, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do just yet. There's a pilot up the road. I may go ahead and go up there and camp out, even though I've only worked for maybe, I don't know, 4 hours today, and head over there early in the morning, pick up the load, and head into Little Rock. The pickup says it can load from midnight to 10:30 p.m. I'm really leery of that, so I'm gonna have to confirm to see what time I can pick up. Because I can't pick it up today anyway, so I have to wait till tomorrow. So we will have to see what happens, and once I get to a truck stop or where I'm going to go, I'll fill you in. Bye. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? I am pretty good. I am at Continental Building Products in Silver Grove, Kentucky. Yes, I've been here before. It is about 8:15 Central Time, and I got here about 45 minutes ago. I was planning on stopping in Walton, like I said, and the pilot or something, and go ahead and just call it a night, get up early, drive in here, and get loaded. But the more I thought about it, the more I decided I was going to go ahead and come here because they do have overnight parking. So I called Extended Services and checked on it just to make sure. They said, yeah, go ahead and head on up there and you can park there overnight and they'll come get you and load you in the morning. And I said, okay. Well, I got here, checked in the guard shack, pulled around, found a parking spot, got all set up, took my pickup paperwork in to the shipping office to check in so I could get on the list for the morning. And he started going through the motions and all the other stuff and handed me my load plan and said, go ahead and get in line and they'll load you. It may take a little bit, but you're probably done around 10:30. I was like, whoa, yeah. So I'm getting tomorrow's load tonight. That's awesome. I have just over 6 hours available on my 14. So I really don't know. It really depends on how long it takes them to load me and for me to get it tarped and secured. If I can get done by, say, midnight maybe, I will go ahead and leave and get out of here and head down to Walton, Kentucky, where there's a bunch of truck stops, and find a place to park, get some sleep, and then get up and take off and head on down to Little Rock. Either way, I'll be in Little Rock tomorrow night, because from where I'm sitting, it's 614 miles from here to the delivery site, but it's about 600 to the yard, which is where I'm going. So actually, this turned out to be a really good day. I got to the receiver on time down there in Georgetown, got the stuff off and was ready to go in record time. Got up here in about an hour, with traffic and everything, and I'm getting loaded tonight for a load tomorrow. So I'm really, really happy. It was a really good week. So with this load for the week, that will give me about 2,500 miles for the week. That's a really good week. But you got to remember, I think I talked about it earlier, 900 of that was from last week. So you're looking at only about a 1,900 mile week. But I'm going to Little Rock, and I probably would have ended up getting something else, like from here going to Texas, or a lot longer for the weekend, if otherwise. So I think I'm done pretty good. We're just gonna have to see what happens here, and I'll let you know when I finally make a decision on what happens. See ya. Good evening, YouTube. How are you this evening? I am good. It is about 11 o'clock Central Time, and they're done loading me, and I have just about, just about finished the tarp job. I got just a couple more bungees left. I still have about 4 hours of driving time, but I am not going to use it. I'm going to finish off these bungees, and then I'm going to go to bed so I can get up really early in the morning. I'll probably get about 6, maybe 7 hours of sleep. Well, no, I'll probably get more than that, because I usually wake up and then still have an hour or so left on my 10. But I'll go to bed, and then I'll get up early in the morning, and I'll take off. I got to stop somewhere along the way and buy fuel, and then I should be in North Little Rock sometime in the late afternoon, early evening. I don't know yet. But it was a really good day. It took them about an hour and 45 minutes of me sitting there waiting for them to load me. It took me about 45 minutes. No, it took me about an hour to bungee down the load. It shouldn't have taken that long, but the guys who put the tarps on, they didn't even put them on center. They were all cattywampus. They were all off. One of them was off to one side a good 2 feet. The other one was off on the other side about 1.5 feet. And then on top of that, instead of them being lined up, they were catty corner. Like one corner was way down here, the other corner. It was all messed up. So basically, short of having to, I had to tug and pull and rearrange the tarps so they could actually fit on the load. As much work as I had to do to get them straight, it probably would have been easier just to take them off, fold them up, put them up there, and roll them out myself. It took about the same amount of time. It probably would have been less effort. But I took a picture of it and posted it, but it's too dark outside. But it's a damn good looking tarp job, if I do say so myself. It is tight. I don't like the strap job, but I like the tarp job. That's pretty much it. So until we talk tomorrow, keep the shiny side up. 73s. Good night.